Hey there. Whoa. Hold on for just a minute. Alright, now, let's wait. Let's play Atelier Yumia, yeah. Hello, my Dorito posters. Are you staying crunchy and tasty on powdered cheese? I, the great Enamati, and your number one thought form, made manifest. I'm gonna play Atelier Yumia. Yeah, the Alchemist of Memories and the Envisioned Land. Yeah, that's the full title of it. I decided, to shorten the title because it was way too long. Yeah, the Atelier games have really, really long titles, and, I just shortened them to basically their series. Or, what they star. I mean, there's Atelier Ryza 1, Atelier Ryza 2, Atelier Ryza 3. I really like Sophie 2, too. Sophie 2 was very good, yeah. In fact, I would love to replay Sophie 2 one day. Maybe in that game I need to, learn how to make the good recipes, though. I need to, replay that game and, do way better at it now. I kind of breezed past it, yeah. I kind of breezed past it and kind of ignored a lot of the story in that, yeah. So I kind of want to go back and do it because, Elvira, listen, Atelier Sophie 2 has Elvira, who is like a sexy lesbian fairy dream goddess. Yeah. Yeah. And she looks really pretty. Yeah, sort of like all of you guys, unlike me now. I look like a potato in real life, and I have very questionable facial hair. I would say I'm built like a Dorito, but you guys would jump all over that and say, anybody confirmed she's a Dorito, anybody confirmed she's a Dorito. And that's not true. I did not confirm I'm a Dorito. That is, 100% fake news and misinformation. That is, a bunch of lies and misinformation that is spread by trolls and detractors, yeah. That's spread by my detractors, dude. Yes, I, the great Enamati, have many detractors. Many of them are supervillains. Many of them are supervillains and they're evil henchmen, yeah. As you can probably guess, superheroes tend to make a lot of people like that very, very angry, yeah. We tend to make them very, very butthurt, yeah. Although for the life of me, I can't imagine why. Now, of course we still like villain VTubers. They're cool. Monarch is really cool, yeah. Oh wow, I got another particle point. All right, time to farm particles again. By the way, let me show you what I unlocked. By the way, I did, I did unlock quite a bit. I farmed particle. I got a whole bunch of particles, so I made items as strong as possible, and made some super strong armor and weapons, and a couple of good items. I also unlocked, as much of the synthesis tree as possible. Yeah, I unlocked, 999 quality. So I'm basically able to make really strong items. I also unlocked, the bag expansion and the gathering techniques. I still need to unlock this. I kind of am working on, unlocking gathering, 4. And I also unlocked, a lot of this battle tree. I unlocked combat tree. And I have like a rare drop rate up. Then, got battle readiness. Of course, battle readiness is really, really, really strong. Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. I will probably unlock the rest of that later. Oh yeah, those little paw prints on a little map right there does show, where those little dudes are. By the way, I did come across a village of those little dudes. Yeah, I kind of thought it was really cool. Alright, we got a red mana line. Alright, these dark crystals, kind of create their own, mana bound zones around them. So we kind of need, I'm kind of, speculating that they might be, involved with the villains. Or the villains might be planning to use like those crystals and their negative that and whatever mana they got in them to basically do evil. I mean, they're messing around with particles, and particles are basically the memories of the dead that have returned to the earth and all that. It's a kind of a little bit like Atelier Sophie in a little bit of ways, since in her world she could hear the voices of materials, and also they were super important to that. Hey Lightning Boomer, what's up? Hey Lightning Boomer, what's up? Hey Akari, what's up? Nice to have you with us. All right, now let's get more particles. Whoa, are those two of those crack monsters on top of each other? Yo. I don't think they were supposed to spawn that way. Yeah, at least that's a positive glitch. Yo, it's just floating in midair now. Alright, yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen. Uh-oh. I don't think it's supposed to, just float in midair like that, though. Oh, wait. I should probably, lock onto the map. I should probably go towards where I'm supposed to go to continue the story. First, I will be grabbing materials along the way. I need ethereal stones. They seem to be a rather decent material. Also, I'll grab some of these honey mullim, or whatever they're called. Okay, there's... Okay, another particle point. Another mana geyser, which means I can get more particles. Yeah, we saw the villain. Yeah, I'm kind of glad, this game is, throwing out villains. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Feluska were great adversaries and all that, but, they didn't really have much of a personality, really. They were just sort of monsters, really. Not really much to say in terms of personality, really. Yeah, the Gruul were great, and Atelier Sophie too. That's part of the reason why I like it so much. I mean, the Gruul were like dream-eating nightmare demons, and they kind of infected the dream goddess in that, and made her all super yandere. Yeah, they made her into a yandere. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a corruption, yeah. And that makes Atelier Sophie's final boss kind of worth it. I mean, no, not that I'm into that or anything. Definitely not. No. All right, now let's beat up this bird. Yeah, I didn't make like super strong weapons, so enemies are basically getting instantly deleted. Yeah, Alright, this must be the location I'm supposed to go to. Alright, now how do we open this? So these are runes. Let's hurry inside, huh? Uh-oh, is something bad? Wait, who are you? Oh, I've seen you. You're a party member. Hey, who are you? Alright, you look like a cool character. Oh, he's got them shark teeth. Is he gonna be a male yandere? Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit standoffish because I'm an edgelord. Sure like Edge, that one protagonist in, the early, Atelier games. Yeah, male protagonist, by the way. Remember back when Atelier games, had male protagonists? Edge with the... Edge with the edge. Edge with the edge. Alright, now his name is Rutger? Alright, we need to get Rutger in our party, yeah. He seems like a cool character. I want him in my party. Boom, 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 I want you in my room. Alright, there must be something that we can only investigate with alchemy. There's nothing here, though. Alright, now. Alright, now, there must be something in this room that we can get. I mean, obviously there's materials we can grab. Alright, now if I were a material and wanted to stay super hidden away, where would I hide? Oh hey, a treasure chest. I guess oh, it's got a lockpick. Alright, now I might as well unlock it. Nice, green neutralizers. Right, do I want the amber crystal? Probably not. I'll focus on getting that later. Wait, don't amber crystals count as jewels or something? Yeah, I might need jewels. Alright, let's look around and see what else we can find around here. Wait, up above. Oh wait, there's another side entrance here. Oh wait, we were just here. Alright, there's gotta be something in here. Wait, there's stairs going up. They look in bad shape, but there should be something... Oh good, we can... Good thing we got that ledge grab. Alright, there's gotta be something over here. There's something around here. Alright, what do we find? This is... That's a coin. Alright, an ancient coin? I mean, ancient coins can be pretty valuable. You know, if it's from a fallen civilization, you know, that means they're probably not in circulation anymore. Of course, then again, if it's like, you know, very common currency, it's probably, you know, they probably circulate a lot from an entire kingdom now. Oh, hey, glowing... Alright, I guess alright, now I need to investigate this. Alright, let's grab the plant-covered memory file. Oh, right, I guess we triggered a cutscene. Right, I'm sure there's something, you know, valuable in this. We found nothing. Alright, are we sure we should return the vase? We're gonna look around a little bit more. There might be something hidden with alchemy. Why did you decide to become an alchemist? Huh? You were taught alchemy was taboo as well, right? I know your mom was an alchemist, but why did you choose to follow the same path as her if it meant venturing into the forbidden? The reason I chose to follow the same path. We'll be working together for the foreseeable future, right? And yet we don't know much about you. I mean, you two are basically my handlers. You don't need to know everything about me. Well, I wanted to talk about it eventually, so I appreciate you asking me. How about we go somewhere easier to chat first? Alright. Trace? Alright, now Alright, now, where... Alright, now I got all turned around now. Wait a minute. I see the red mana. I will investigate that shortly. That, you know, leads to one of those big dark crystals, which I suspect might be involved in the enemy's plan. Right, first and foremost, oh wait, maybe I should grab stuff from this barrel. Now, saline water. If I get a really good rank of it, it'll be pretty valuable. I can probably use it for something, and I'll grab some wheat too, so I can make some better flour for later. Alright, I did notice there was a block up here. Uh-oh. Oh, mana bound zone. Okay, there's a treasure chest. I'll just open that. I might as well grab some more of those roses. I did use a lot of those earlier. Might as well grab more of the wood. Right, I'm just gonna, you know, pick up this block. I thought we were out of the mana bound zone. I'm guessing that's like the red crystal. I noticed those things, you know, make a mana bound zone. Yes, and as I suspected, that, you know, unlocks a treasure chest. Which has gotta contain something good. Oh, treasure trove cave. Nice. Well, treasure trove keys are, you know, super worth it. Right, there's some nests up here. I'm gonna grab some unknown eggs. I thought I'd be able to do long-range alchemy. I thought I'd be able to use... I guess not. Oh wait, what's over here? A big pile of nothing. Wait, what's out on the wall there? What is that? I think that's a small shrine. Alright, might as well activate that to get a small energy prism. Get one of the energy shards, you know, so that I can make energy prisms. I think the supply of those are a little bit limited. Hopefully there's enough in the game to, you know, unlock everything. Alright, now let's follow this red mana. I know it leads to one of those crystals. I know it leads to one of those dark crystals. And those things are pretty valuable because you get a whole bunch of skill seeds from them. Now it goes up there. Oh, that might be a little bit difficult to navigate. No, it's going up there, huh? Right, I don't have the necessary tools for that. Wait, I think I know where the crystal is going now. I think I know where the crystal's going. I should be. I'll just, you know, go the opposite way. Oh wait, Endomani, wake up! Endomani, wake up! Sorry about that, Endomani, you know, decided to become pretty sleepy, yeah. Alright, I will, you know, fight all these enemies because I'm like super high level. I'm like super high level anyway, and I was kind of, you know, trying to grind skill points by basically doing a bunch of fights. I was originally doing side quest. I was, you know, doing some side quests behind the scenes, but you know, I thought, you know, fighting monsters, you know, was more rewarding anyway. I found, you know, fighting monsters was a little bit more rewarding. And basically, I found a really, really good spot, you know, to grind out the grind. We found a really good spot to grind monsters, basically. Basically, you get this one. Basically, you get this one, and that's a dangerous monster. So it's like, you know, you get lots of XP from that. Also, you do get Bejeweled, you know. Alright, as I suspected, the crystal is up here. I knew the crystal was going to be up here. Alright, I will show you what I mean about, you know, this area being good for grinding, you know, skill points. Alright, now. At least it's good for early game. Alright, now, and these red crystals, you know, have very valuable stuff inside of them. You know, obviously I get a bunch of particles, and they also get a whole bunch of, you know, I also get a bunch of skills to equip. So those are pretty meaty and valuable. Oh yeah, and over here is a big cat, which we can, you know, over here is a big, you know, murderous cat, which we can also murder for, you know, some skill points, because, you know, a quest, you know, triggers that, you know, to, you know, slay it. And that gives us, you know, some more skill points to play with. Oh hey, some mana point. Okay, a mana geyser. Yeah, there are several mana geysers up here too. You may want to grab a few of those. I kind of want to grab a few of those. Oh, another mana geyser. Right, I'll just grab the other mana geyser. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by mana geysers. It's important that I get particles because I kind of need those. Alright, and here's the dinosaur that, you know, we just fought. And basically you beat this dinosaur here, you can get that basically unlock wait, Dinosaur always has a quest associated with it where you're supposed to slay it for, you know, some skill points. Then you get some pretty good materials, and then you can go back over here. And the big cats you know, respawns. So you can, you know, fight this guy to, you know, get some more skill points. Because you got a you know, battle quest to do that one. And then after you do that, hey, you just head on right back down here. And you can fight this dinosaur here. Oh yeah, another mana geyser. I'll get that after I finish it. And you get this back here. And you know, you can keep doing that over and over and over again. And I basically got as many skill points as I wanted doing that. It's not really the best way to get skill points, but it's, you know, the one I found, you know, that's like early. Alright, alright, now. Yeah, I need more joy particles. I do have particle conversion open, so it's not a big deal to, you know, not get certain particles. Oh yeah, I should head over here because I have a side quest. I have a little bit of a character quest that I need to do. So I might as well head into town. You know, that's just the way I found, you know, get early skill points without, you know, really doing too much alchemy. I'm told there's methods with alchemy that are actually better for that. Alright, Isla and Victor, you know. Isla's right, yeah. Yeah, Isla and Victor, as members of the research team, we must keep ourselves looking neat, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take some spun thread and, you know, make new armor. I like Yumia. She looks super hot. Wait, don't I have cloth? Wait, I should probably use the one that's a little bit lower quality. I'll just use that. Yeah, good thing I had a couple of those cloths on, you know, on hand. I did make several of them when making armor. Yeah, I did find where cotton grass was. It's right next to the 8th laboratory that I, you know, was in the last episode of this. Which was on Sunday, I think it was. At least I think it was Sunday. Alright, that side quest is done. Alright, now you have a side quest. 3 animals? Oh boy. Oh, well, it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, we have 3 animals to find. Alright, let's see, where are they on the map? Alright, I won't do just a glimpse because that, you know, requires me giving up soul flowers. Right now. Right now, where? I would think they would be over here. Wait, maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do. Alright, let me check my quest real quick. Obtain Mossclad. Oh, I need to get fish. Okay, I need to get fish. Right, well, a good thing I got Leer. Right, now, I do have Leers, but I need, you know... I need a good fishing spot for that. Right, now, where's a good fishing spot where I can, you know, get some... Alright, now, where is there a good fishing spot that I... haven't, you know, tried? I would think there'd be a fishing spot up here, but, you know... I think there'd be a fishing spot there. Wait, aren't fishing spots on the map? They're not on the map, are they? That's strange. I could have sworn the fishing spots were on the map. Weird. I could have sworn they were on the map. Oh well, I have another idea. Alright, now I will try looking over here. There is a fishing spot right here. Right, we do need... Alright, if worse comes to worse, I'll need to make bait though. Alright, now come and get it. Alright, now scissor and Cerberus fish. Alright, I'll try looking through this one. Scissor and Cerberus fish. Oh yeah, then there's also particle points here. I'll just grab a few of those. I'll grab a few of those and be on my way. Oh yeah, get me the joy particles. Alright, give me more particles. Alright, I'll grab some tall thawns since I'm needing those. Wait, I should, mine some of this. I should grab it. Alright, I should grab some ores and, bash that. Alright, I'll grab that for gunpowder. Alright, I have the ability to make multiple containers, so I'm not really super worried about running out of room yet. Right now. Right now, if that fishing spot was a bust, maybe there's one... Maybe there's one near the falls. Maybe one of them near the falls, will... Oh wait, there's a guy being chased by a monster. Alright, they're being chased by a big, killer croc. Not the... Yeah. Killer croc, just like in, Batman. When are we gonna get a Killer Croc, man? When are we gonna get a movie with Killer Croc? Granted, he is not near as well known as the Joker. Yeah. Joker, however, Joker does steal the show whenever he's, basically anytime he's on screen. So of course they're gonna keep bringing him back. They're gonna keep, bringing Joker back, so... Right now, did we get them? Alright, Sardine and Scissor. Alright, maybe... Alright, now. I have an idea that might help us. I have an idea that might help us. Let's see, I don't need elemental cores. The elemental cores are magical, and I kind of need a lot of those. Mossglad, what's this? Oh, we don't have the... Wait, they don't have gathering spots open, uh-oh. No, I don't think they have gathering spots. Maybe they might be... Right, I'll keep looking. Right, seems like I'm gonna have to fish quite a bit. Maybe on the remote beach. There's a fishing spot around here somewhere. I know there's a fishing spot somewhere. Okay, just as I thought, there is somebody being harassed by, Loop Cuny, so I'm gonna help them. Alright, might as well help out the research team. Maybe he'll give, then he'll give us some repair kits. Oh yeah, I do need crystal shards. I might as well gather some of those. Alright, there is a fishing spot right here. Right now, let's try going fishing here. Alright, please give me what I'm looking for. Oh, here we go, mossclad. Alright, this is the spot. Alright, this is the spot. Alright, nice. We have enough mossclad. Alright, I found where I could get mossclad, so. Oh, where was that quest again? Alright, now where was that one quest again? I kinda need to deliver that. No, wait, maybe I should fish here. Right now, I should go fishing here. Alright, time to go fishing. Hopefully we get some good stuff here. Alright, sardines and scissor. Oops, that's not what I want. I want to talk to you. Alright, we need tauntauns. Alright, I'll give you 5 of these. That's really no problem. Nice, so I got like 60 skill points for that. Deliver ingot, yeah. Alright, I have a couple. Alright, I have a couple ingots left. Might as well get more skill points. Alright, now I need to turn in my report. I need to turn in my report since I did quite a lot. Alright, pioneering effort cleared. Alright, material box blueprint. Alright, nice work. Building greenhouse, we can build a greenhouse. Oh, we can build a greenhouse. Duplicate ingredient fairies. Oh, we can duplicate ingredients. We can duplicate ingredients. Material box will automatically store materials if you have a full inventory. Alright, nice. Those are a couple of nice things we can get. Defeat Karakarus. Alright, now what else do we need to do? Build a greenhouse. Make leather conch. Make simple light. Make round table. Place material box. Alright, so what do we get as our next reward? Alright, ooh, 500 skill points. Shop trading, furniture set. Completion reward, burst ammo recipe. Alright, looks like we have a... No, I know where we can place a couple things. I know a place where we can place a couple things. Wait, did we place anything over here? Did I place anything over in this base? Right now, let's make a material box. Alright, I need to make a leather couch. I need to make a round table. I think I need to make a bouquet. Oh wait, I was supposed to make a simple light. Right now, where was my material box? Alright, I will place down a material box. Alright, now pioneering goals haven't met. I remit. No, it's kind of floating in midair. Don't worry about that, that's okay. Actually, maybe I should, you know. Maybe I should place that more carefully. Right now, that's placed. Alright, now. Let's see, wasn't there another area where I could place some stuff? Alright, now I will go put down a greenhouse. Right, yeah, there's a building site right here. Oh, this is perfect. Alright, might as well put down a greenhouse. Alright, I will have to open the list. Yeah, I can't put down. Right, I have it selected, but you know, it's not letting me do it. Can I not put it here? That's strange. Right, must have the pets, okay, that's where that is. No, wait, I should probably, you know, lock onto that quest. Alright, I'll lock onto that. Oh, we have to go all the way around. We have to go all over the region. We have to go all over the region, but that's okay. Alright, might as well grab some materials while we're here. Alright, one pet is, you know, here. Alright, now. Meow. Alright, deliver a moss clad. Alright, now let's go get the other one. Let's go get the other two. Alright, that hits you out really high on the screen for a little bit. Oh, ow. Hold on for just a minute. I might be a little bit off camera, right? I might be a little off camera for a little bit. Ow. Ow. Sorry about that. Ow. Sorry, I am not in a good sitting position, so sometimes I get really sore. Ouch. Okay, it's... There's a cat up here somewhere? Are they up there somewhere? It looks like they might be up there somewhere. Alright, the question is, how do I get up top? Alright, there we go. Oh no, whoa. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, just alright, now. Ow. Alright, delivered a mouse clad. Alright, nice. Alright, now that takes care of that. Oh, whoops, we are losing a little bit of energy from the fall, but that's okay. Now to get the last putt. All the way over that way. Well, I can, alright. Aren't there crocodiles in this region? Yeah, I bet I can, you know, slay some of those real quick. Yeah, since I have a quest to do that. Wait, what's that in the water? Oh, I see, that's just a red puny. Well, I do want to get red puny ball. Alright, now. I'll try and get the red puny ball, because why not? Oh, subterranean water, I do need that. Alright, I am needing black sand, so I'm going to be grabbing some of that. Alright, might as well grab some crystal shards. Alright, luckily these monsters... Alright, now... The cat is right up there, huh? Alright, now let's get that. Now let's grab the ore while I'm here. Alright, now. Alright, now. Oh good, it didn't hiss this time. Alright, now I'm seeing... Oh, whoops, we ran into some salamanders, but that's okay. We ran into some axolotls, but that's okay. Oh, there are a lot of them here. I saw there was one of those guys here. He just gave me fresh spring water, that's okay. Oh well, they can't all be winners. Let's see, we need to look... Alright, I have an idea. Let's see, the crocodiles were over here. No, the crocodiles were over there, so I need to go do that. Right, I believe there is somebody being chased by one, actually. Right, might as well knock out a couple birds with one stone, huh? Might as well knock out two birds with one stone. And I'll help with the quest, as well as, you know, get this guy out of trouble. And he'll repay us with some repair kits, which is pretty nice. And then I will take on more of these. Alright, I mustn't forget I also need to switch to Isla. And use her skill a little bit. Alright, that takes care of that. Oh wait, where's the mana well? Oh, there it is. Alright, I will get the I'll get this mana geyser. You know, because I want to get more particles. Because they're kind of super important and valuable. Alright, I need to take care of you. Alright, I'll take care of you to get you out of the way. You're kind of a little bit in my way, so I kind of need you to go away. Here we are, more particles for me. Let's grab a few more. Might as well grab a few more. I could have swear I saw a small shrine. Well, that one's already active. Alright, now let's go... Alright, since I'm pretty sure... Alright, now I will switch to Isla. I need to use Twinkle Thrust a bunch. Alright, that should level her up. Alright, and we level up nice. Alright, I'll just slay more of these. Alright, how many of these do I need to slay? Alright, and then I will grab this. Told you we were all pretty... Look, told you my team was, you know, very strong. We're, like, really high level. Alright, now pioneering efforts. Alright, I need to use Twinkle Thrust a whole bunch. Comfort level, increase comfort level. Build a greenhouse. Well, to increase comfort level, we need to, you know, make stuff and, you know, put them in camps. Oh, I guess we didn't get a chance to use it. Yeah, it might be a little bit harder to do this quest than I thought. Might be a bit difficult to do this quest. Let's see, I'm pretty sure there's a boss monster up here we can get. At least I was pretty sure. Is it bugged? Maybe if I get it at a higher elevation. Oh, whoa, 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 there's some fun frames happening. Alright, there are some frames happening. There are some frames happening, so we need to be careful about that. Alright, there are some frames happening. Alright, we need to be careful. I don't want the game to crash due to slowdown. Maybe that red mat. Alright, first off, I should, you know, cure you. Oh yeah, these things do create more mana bound zones. So we need to clear those out. Well, I do. Alright, might as well clear them out. Alright, might as well use our Twinkle Thrust. Might as well take the opportunity to Twinkle Thrust a little bit. Since I have a quest to do that. Right now, that's giving me lots of stuff. Alright, that is giving me lots of stuff. That's good. Wait, a jellyfish monster. Alright, these guys are rare monsters and they're pretty strong. Which means I will get the opportunity. You know, I use a few twinkle dust on those. Since they are a decently strong monster. Need to aim a little bit closer. Alright, that's a treasure chest. I figured that was a treasure chest. That's pretty valuable. That's pretty valuable. Alright, I cleared everything that I needed to clear over here. Alright, we need to find some we need to find tough monsters basically we need to find tough monsters that aren't going to be instantly deleted. Yeah, because I did, you know, make I did make super strong weapons and now it's kind of working against me. Yeah, it's kind of working against me a little bit. And that's not good. Right, can't seem to go that way. Fortunately, can't go that way because it's blocked. Yeah, I don't have whatever tool I need to break that. Oh, we're heading into a meta-bound zone. Well, the good news is there might be tough monsters up here. There might be a tough monster or two up here somewhere. We should keep our eyes peeled. I think these ones are getting a little bit too deleted easily. They're getting a little too deleted easily. Wait, there's a strong one up ahead. Alright, I will look for the strong one. Right, this one's actually pretty tough. And I need to immediately switch in. Oh wow, this one's real strong. Alright, that one was real strong. Alright, that one was definitely strong enough. Oh, we got more alpha was. Oh. There's one of those red crystals up here. Alright, I'll just, you know, go over to that. Alright, being raided by Riona. Riona, what's up? What's up, Riona? Thank you for being here for Atelier Yumia. Alright, right now I'm trying. Alright, now I'm not a cute sky pupper. That is, you know, 100% fake news. I am not cute. That's misinformation. Don't believe the propaganda. Don't believe the fake news don't believe the super villain propaganda. It's spread by SIN, which is an evil news organization, yeah, in the lore. Thank you guys for being here, yeah. Alright, now this game was a nice game to chill out too, yeah. I'm, you know, super chilled out. No, I am not cute. I am not cute. I am not cute. That's a bunch of lies and misinformation. That's fake news. Lies. That's a bunch of lies. Thank you, Riona, for the raid. I highly appreciate it as always. You're always so nice to me whenever you come by. Oh. Oh wow. Alright, we need to look for oh whoa, watch out. Alright now. Hopefully the monster over here is hopefully the boss monster over here is respawned. Alright, the boss monster over here is respawned, so I need to go fight that. Basically what I'm trying to do right now is, you know, get Spear. I'm just trying to get, you know, Isla's, you know, Spirit. Just trying to, you know, use Twinkle Thrust a bunch. Then so I can, you know, basically, So I can basically unlock more exploration points since I'm trying to do an exploration quest. Alright, I got the pioneering goal. Alright, now my next order of business will be increasing the comfort level, yeah. Are you enjoying Atelier? It's one of my favorite series. Oh, thank you. I am certainly enjoying it. I am certainly enjoying it. Right now, we need to increase the comfort level of this place. Alright, now, what makes people, like, super chilled out? What would make people, like, super duper chilled out? Maybe if we had a few... Maybe if we had a few beds. I'll make a bed. Alright, I'll make some beds. I'll put down some beds. That should, you know, increase. Oh, whoops, they're kind of going in the ground. Alright, now. Alright, I will put down some beds. Alright, now that should increase the comfort level just a little bit. Alright, we're gonna have to look for another campsite. Luckily, there's one over here in the Broken Bridge. Alright, now let's put down some more stuff, shall we? Oh wait, we can put down some contain. Let's make another one. Alright, now, let's see, put down a round table. Alright, maybe... Alright, now, let's put a low table. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, might as well put another stool down. Alright, now, did we increase the comfort level? Did we increase the comfort level just a little bit? No, we need to do a lot more. Alright, we need to do a lot more. Alright, now, let's make let's make our old standby beds. I'll make a couple of them. Oh, yeah. Right now, right now, how do I... Alright, now... There we go, let's put a couple of those down. Let's put a whole bunch of these down. Let's put a whole bunch of these down. Since I've got plenty of materials to do it. Might as well put a whole bunch of them down. I can't put any more objects down. Alright, that takes care of that campsite. Alright, that takes care of that campsite. Let's go put down some more, huh? Let's go over here and put some stuff down. Let's put this right about... There you know. Hopefully that'll work. Right, is that working? Alright, the comfort level is increased. Now we just need a little bit more. Just need a little bit more. Alright, might as well, you know, put down... Alright, I'll just put down a couple stools. There we go, nice. Nice, everything's put down. Alright, that'll increase the comfort level a little bit. Alright, that'll, you know, increase the comfort level. Alright, now I need to deliver... Alright, now I need to deliver... Alright, now that I got all that... Now I got most of them... Now I got most of the side quests done. I'm doing exploration quests. I'm gonna, you know, go... I'm gonna, you know... Alright, now let's get all those cats delivered. Yeah, as you can tell, I, you know, sometimes have a habit of gamer-facing right through stuff. I kind of, you know, get, you know... I'm kind of very ADD, I'm sorry. There you go, you can have all your cats back. Nice, we got a fighting beta. We got one of those beta fighting fish. Yeah, baiting fighting fish. Those are, you know, quite mean to each other. That's why they're kept in separate containers. Yeah, luckily they can handle, you know, being in, you know, those kind of isolated environments, but, you know, I kind of feel bad for that. I kind of feel bad for them, you know, in a way, and then you realize now they're gonna fight each other to the death if you know, aren't taking care of them properly. Alright, now I get 500 skill points, and I get shop trading expanded. Alright, now what else do I need to do? Probably place that greenhouse. I need to place a greenhouse. Nice, we got 500 more skill points. Nice. Alright, let's continue with the main story for now. Alright, I don't need to do side quests. Margo Observation Station, huh? Alright, might as well head right on over there. Alright, we got a little bit of an ad break going on, so... I hate to disappoint you. Right now, I might as well, you know, activate the main quest tracker. Activate the main quest tracker. Oh wait, is that a... Ooh, we can get more particles. Alright, I'll get some more of those PIM particles. You know, PIM, Hank Pym uses those to shrink stuff. But, you know, then again, you know, scientists in Marvel are pretty evil. My favorite evil scientist in, you know, Marvel is, you know, actually Reed Richards. I mean, if Superman invented super dickery, you know, Reed Richards, you know, invented, you know, being, you know, the most morally ambiguous scientist ever in, you know, Marvel. Yeah, did you know how he beat Malus? You know when he first encountered him? He like made her feel super bad, and he made her feel super bad about herself. Yeah, that really happened. Oh. They're a little weird, but usually very popular. Going over Yumia's past. I loved until she always scolded me for playing with the merchandise. Oh, so she was selling the alchemical ingredients. The word alchemy never came up, not even in passing. Probably because, you know, it's like a super forbidden art, and, you know, people aren't supposed to be doing it. Otherwise, they're gonna send the knights. The one in their own domain, yeah. The town was flooded by mana. Uh-oh. I get the feeling whatever the bad guys are up to, they're planning on flooding the region with mana and, you know, killing a lot of people. And that's not good. Highly concentrated mana spread everywhere. Yeah, are we gonna go back to the hometown? and, you know, resolve that situation over there. I have the power to save everyone, really? Took me tightly and I watched as she disappeared into the mana-bound area. She was probably killed by that. She was probably killed. Cause I might. It's hinted that, you know, that Dragon Man was involved. Which we ran into, you know, in the last episode. No. Good thing that Flammy is, you know, fixed. She dispelled a mana-bound area. Flammy told me about alchemy. And alchemy is like... I felt like I was neither living nor dead. I just did what I told and cleaned up the aftermath of the disaster. Yes, I went Chief Erno found me and told me more. Your mother, Irene Leesfeld, was an alchemist. Yeah, if you hold the same quantities as your mother, you should be able to clear the mana-bound areas in Aldous. The research team needs your power. That's how he ended up here. Oh. That's actually a big lore. That's actually huge lore. What happened to the continent? Why was alchemy made forbidden? Was my mother a bad person who broke the taboo deal? The answers to that question lie here. I don't think so. It sounds like she wanted to save us. Sounds like she wanted to stop the mana-bound zone and, you know, got killed for it. Yumia, your mother was really important to you, right? Oh. Yeah, she was. Yes, I was very surprised when she found out she was an alchemist. And I've always wanted to be like her. It's not like I saw your mother firsthand. I was still can't say the future is what is right. Yeah. Uncover the truth of the unknown. That's our purpose here. I wonder when we're gonna get Rutger in our party. I'm kinda, you know, looking forward to that. He kinda looks edgy, so I'm, you know, I'm gonna want him in my party. you know, we could use more edgy bad boys. Bad boys. I mean, Victor is cool and all, but you see, Edgy Boy has a scythe. And scythes are, you know, we as you remember from River to Promised Land, if you guys ever seen River to Promised Land, you know I really like scythes. I mean, I kind of, you know, based into my species on Serene from that game. If you want to know that. Oh, this jellyfish is causing a bit of a ruckus. Alright, now, I will test out one of my super powerful items. Yeah, I did make a couple, you know, pretty strong items. And I also, I did unlock a bit of things because I grinded a bunch of skill points. So I'm like super duper strong, so. Oh, there's a mana geyser right here. I'll just, you know, grab what's in that. Alright, nice. You know, I really want to replay Sophie too. You know, at some point in time. Still, I have other games I want to play. I do want to eventually play Sea of Stars since, you know, I haven't played that before, and I really was drawn to it, and I was kind of waiting for the DLC to come out. Oh yeah, since I have a Steam Deck now and everything, I could probably do a lot of cool things, you know, that I couldn't do before. Oh, whoops. This is not the way to go. This doesn't lead towards the city, silly. Alright, now watch out for green cuties. They're like, you know, they sort of look like cuties just look like candy, yeah. You know, big murderous candy. With a big smile on their face. They're like a Dragon Quest line. It's like, yo, they know what's up. Don't make it so you're part of the team, so act like it. It's easier for me to act on my own. I'm getting plenty of results, so what's the problem? Oh, he's a loner. I like that. He's a lone wolf, and I like that. That, you know, is a sure sign of, you know, edginess. Yeah. Did you collect all the relics in that place on your own? Oh, you're saying I snatched your glory? We're on the same team, so there's no such thing, right? I mean, that's very true. Going out there solo is extremely dangerous. I believe you're introduced yet. This is Rutger. I've been looking after him for a while. He's an experienced adventurer, but you can say he can be a bit difficult. No, he's one of those arrogant punk types, isn't he? I can tell by glasses. Everything's fine as long as everyone's safe and sound. Let's leave it at that. I know you guys should back, but there was a memory file among the relics Rutger found. Oh, memory file. Could you check the contents for it? Where is it? What's left for the relic manager? Come with me. Mind me too. I mean, we kind of need to investigate that. You see the thing Rutger brought earlier? Sure thing, Chief. All right, now let's see what this memory file contains. All right, Yumia, crack it open. Do your thing. It does seem like a memory file from a past civilization. You really did beat us to a chase. It looked like it might be worth something. No clue what to do with it. I know how to use it. It's natural that a normal person would not understand what. Now let's see what information is inside. Alright, what is it? Alright, now. Here's a containing the alchemist research documents. We shall take root upon this land, however, the truth we seek remains the same. We leave this research for the sake of alchemists of future generations. That was what was recorded, so what's inside? I'd like to take a closer look at these documents. May I borrow the memory file for a bit? Of course. I think Rutger, likes Yumia. Alchemists sure use a bunch of weird tools. Flammy is a super high-spec independent survey and assistance device, not a weird tool. Nah, Flammy, you've given him flack. That's good, I like that. The thing I like it, lend it to the rest of us as well. No can do. Flammy is irreplaceable. Come on, we're all fellow research team members, right? Even so. Deepest apologies, even a perfect survey assistance devices do not have a duplication function. In that case, wouldn't it be best if you work together? Then we can investigate the memory files quite efficient that way, don't you think? I said earlier, if that's what we're talking about, no thanks. No, he's edgy. He's too edgy, listen here. What, I just want to do things on my own. Rutger, come here for a moment. Uh-oh. Oh, what's he gonna do? Don't pull me, are you listening? Hey, wait, don't pull me, are you listening to me? Wait, what, is he beating him like a disobedient child? Yeah, I think he spanked him a little. Please take good care of Rutger for me. Well, I mean... Is this alright? No. It may be strange for me to say, but is this really alright? Completely alright. Completely alright. Alright, we better not argue with the chief, basically. He seems like... Alright. Alright, now. We're not used to being adventurers, so I hope we can get along. I'm not here to make friends. Yeah, I'm too standoffish, baka. I'm a tsundere, baka. Nah, he's tsundere. I like him. Rutger, don't make me say it again. Stop being tsundere. Yeah, this is you guys. You're the ones who are tsundere. I know. I'm babysitting, right? Babysitting. He's like, calm down. Did you hear him, Chief? Could it be? I scolded him for years, but he never fixed that mouth of his. Oh, no. Alright, so let's get along. No way. Come on now. Rutger, join your party. Nice, we got a new party member. Hey, Alchemist. You can call me Yumia. Please at least remember my name. Alchemist works now anyway. Show me this alchemy stuff. Are you listening to me? Though I don't mind showing you some alchemy. If we're gonna be working together, I should at least know what it looks like, right? Sure, yeah. Like, that does make sense. I guess he is a seasoned adventurer. Still, he isn't afraid of alchemy. This guy is definitely a strange one. In that case, I'll lead you to the Atelier. That's where I can show you my alchemy. Alright now. Blending the list. Oh wait, I unlocked something. Hey, don't be like that. Don't be like that, Rutger. Alright, the first thing we need to do is, replace his armor. Alright, I guess I'm going over here. Alright, we better show off our skills with alchemy. We gotta do something that'll really blow his socks off. No, you're selling your... But those aren't your clothes, right? No, they are Rutger's. None of you is so careless with his clothes that they're falling apart. My friend had a hide. Oh no. Want me to gather some hide, yeah. Alright, it should be nice and simple to gather hide. Alright now. It should be nice and simple to get hide. How do you even do it for a long time? My friends and I would pretend we were in clothing shops. I remember bringing materials and ideas. My childhood friend was a doer tailor. Uh-oh. Just like you with alchemy, she can pretty much make anything. I tricked lost in lifestyle's nobility and never had the courage to stand up by myself. Oh. I was running the streets, I tripped and tore my clothes, and when I met her... Oh. That sounds like a beautiful friendship, yeah. That was my dream to open. Did something happen during the Mana's disaster? Alright, following that dream anymore. No. Maybe after we resolve whatever happened in this ancient civilization, you can get right back on that. Nice shot of her, Alright now, let's get those animal hides. Alright, good thing I got like a ton of those. You just need a few of those, right? I can fix Ricker's clothes. You still haven't fixed them. Hurry up, I'm gonna run out of clothes to wear. Seriously, if you're gonna complain, you should see them yourself. This never would have happened if you never gathered the materials in the first place. I said I'd do it myself, and you're the one who insisted I leave it to you, huh? Remember only what's convenient for you, huh? Come on, don't be mad. We're friends, right? Let's all get along. I'm letting you go off easy. You think you can get out of everything just by laughing off like that, but... Alright now, come on. Come on, you two, get along. Get along, we need the edgy bad boy in our party. We need an edgy bad boy in our party? Yo. Right now, I will take... Right, I will take that off. Now, he's got a hunter's wear, but, you know, I've got a better one. I've got a better hunter's wear for him. Yeah, look at that jumping stats. Alright, now. Oh, wait, didn't we just unlock something? No, wait, yes, I was supposed to come over here. This place looks like a dump. He's like, this place is a dump. Now, what's with that stained glass right there? So this is what an alchemist atelier looks like. I mean, not really. The other ones look a little bit less run down. That altar there. What a dump. Oh no. I knew you would say something like that. That's what everyone keeps saying. Alright, I'm gonna try making a weapon for you, so no complaints. Please don't break any tools or ingredients lying around. Tools that'll look like they'll fetch a nice price. Chief will be the first to hear if anything goes missing. Well, I guess he is at least a little bit afraid of the chief. Now, what's this over here? Alright, he's looking at that iron door there. Hey, Alchemist, what's this room here? I'm sure myself. I haven't been able to get it open since I first got here. Push pull, nothing happens. Honestly, I've given up. It's an alchemist there. Maybe they sealed something back there. Yeah, there's... Alright, are you tense at times like this? You just kick the damn thing. Alright, now. Alright, he's trying to force his way in. Huh, I guess it doesn't work. I tried kicking my way in, but it didn't work. Don't look like it hurt. Well, I appreciate you trying to, barge your way into there to, see what's in there. So what could be behind that door? Precious valuables locked in a sturdy vault. Yeah, maybe we can find a way to get in there. Right now, loading. Alright, there's the memory file. Sorry for all the cutscenes. What are you gonna do, Victor? Climbing isn't completely fixed yet. If my mother was lying around, we'd do a bunch of other things. I can fix it. Oh, it's a memento from your mother. How's it coming along? Does not appear feasible at this time. He wasn't asking you. There's one bit of information here. Creating a new power for synthesized items that I think I can use when I'm testing things out. Oh. Alright, yeah, I need to make Rutger a weapon. A really strong one, too. Trait blending. No, trait blending. Wait, wait, has that unlocked on the skill tree yet? Trait blending, huh? Oh, we have new stuff we have new stuff. Well, I might as well unlock the first level of it. Might as well unlock the first level. Yeah, I'm still trying to save up to get this. Still trying to save up so I can rank up materials. Alright, we need some... Alright, Alter Scythe. I'm gonna need some ingots first. First off, I'm gonna make some ingots so I can, make it like real super strong. Right, alright, now this might take a while, so just bear with me, I guess. Yeah, I got that A rank in there. Alright, quality up. Alright, let's put that Alpha Wolf Skeleton since I just got that. Alright, I'll put that in there. Oh, nice. We already got the attack at level 3. Alright, I'll try leveling it up as much as possible. Alright, that's gonna be, super good. Right now, we just need to upgrade a little bit more. Alright, I'll try upgrading a little bit more. Right, there is a phantom one right there, so I need to kinda need to get that. Wait, so how many, Wait, maybe I could use... Maybe I can use some of those. Right, I have a few more. Right, might as well upgrade as much as I can. Nice. And the only thing left to do... Alright, now boost the quality. Keep boosting the quality. Yeah, quality is very important for, you know, making strong things. Alright, now let's put that in there to, you know, make it nice and strong. Alright, time for the speed up core. We need an ore. Alright, might as well use one of these. Might as well use a strong one. Alright, use the ambrosial fruits. And then I go over here. Alright, I need something super strong. Alright, that'll, you know, upgrade. Alright, I'll use the scissor here. No, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright, anything that can go a little bit further. I'll use that feather, because why not? Alright, I will use the alpha wolf skeleton, because that's gonna rank up our speed. I might as well use a Cerberus fish. Alright, fire. I don't want to use my flams. Alright, now that'll upgrade the quality a little bit more. Alright, now that'll upgrade it just a little bit. Air slots. Is there something a little stronger? Now use the saline water. Just to, you know, upgrade a little bit higher. Oh, whoop, that's not. Right now, is there something that's, you know, real big? Is there something that's like real big? There, that should unlock a lot. Alright, that unlocked a lot. Right, now I'll use that. Alright, that raised the quality quite high. Alright, here's another one of our good ores. Alright, let's be real careful. Alright, now we need to do this right. Alright, there we go. Boost the quality, huh? Alright, that should, you know, make it nice and strong. Alright, that'll make a nice strong, nice strong ingots. Might as well make the ingots nice and big and strong. Alright, now you have 12 of them. Alright, now Rutger's weapon should be nice and simple to make now. Alright, we are needing Ethereal Stone. Alright, this crafting might take a little bit of time to, you know, complete. Determine strength of items of... Alright, now HP up. Oh, wait, Alright, before we upgrade... Alright, I need to do something first. Alright, first off, we need to actually, you know, make the scythe so that, yeah, we need to, you know, insert a bunch of particles into the scythe. Yeah, I kind of almost forgot to do that. Otherwise, it's not going to be very strong. We need to make it, like, super strong. Luckily, I got plenty of the green particles. So it should be so it should be a simple matter. You know, do it. You know, I'm gonna max it out since I got so many particles, you know, from grinding earlier. Yeah, I kind of grinded behind the scenes and I was kind of staying up really late at night, so I apologize if it seems like I don't really have any energy. Alright, now we can do the scythe. Alright, now let's make that scythe. Alright, we're gonna make that scythe, you know, real super strong. I was like, where are the rest of the trait crystals? Oh, right, I need to upgrade item. And I kind of forgot to do that. Critical damage, attack up! Yo! Alright, first and foremost, we need that. Alright, now. Let's get that attack up, huh? Yeah, let's get some of those ingots in there. Alright, we do need some of those ingots. Alright, we need lots of those ingots. Alright, might as well put as many of them on there as possible. Alright, there we go. Get all those stars on there. Oh, we can do this. No, wait, we can get a whole bunch of those. Alright, now we can... Alright, now let's put a whole bunch of these in there. Might as well, you know, do that. Alright, might as well do that. Alright, now next item. Might as well put the Alpha Bolt skeleton. Oh boy. Right, this one's gonna be a little bit trickier. Poisons, we need poisons. Right, that'll, you know... Alright, critical damage, we need to increase that. Alright, let's increase the crit damage. I'll put a rip. Alright, I'll put that in there. Nice, that'll get a crit damage boost. Alright, that should, you know, help out with making it nice and strong. Might as well use up as many ingots as possible. Alright, raise that quality up. Might as well make it nice and strong. Oh, we need mushrooms for this. That's a bit of a surprise. Is that an expansion core? Alright, now we need something super strong for this. Alright, we go... Alright, that should make things nice and super strong. Alright, put that on there. Just, you know, increase it a little bit more. Alright, gemstones. Alright, that'll raise the quality up a little bit. Alright, this is asking for blue ingredients. Alright, now we go on to max HP up. Alright, good thing we got plenty of ethereal stone. Right now, might as well unlock everything, right away. My attack will be going up. Alright, now let's get that HP up, yeah. Right, we need to focus on getting... Alright, there we go. That will get ourselves a little bit of HP. Alright, might as well use that, because why not? Why not? We need to really increase our max HP. Alright, I'll put one last ingots inside. Alright, another tree is opened. Alright, put the egg inside, because why not? Alright, we have an expansion one. I swear I have more of those somewhere. Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. That should, that should really do it. I'll just increase. Alright, now. Now I just, basically need to increase. Alright, that should, increase it quite a bit. Alright, let's get some traits on there. Oh well, we're running out of ingots. Alright, we're gonna need some ingots. Alright, I used up a lot of my ingots. Might as well use a scissor. There we go. One trait slot success. Alright, this one's wanting fire. Alright, yo, I can get an attack boost of 30. I might as well, might as well try to get that. Might as well try to get as much of that as I can. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, boost it up just a little bit. Wait, do we have more of those spirit isopods? I sure do. Alright, this should really push it over the edge. Alright, that should really push it over the edge. Right now, use one last scissor. Oh, do I not have them all filled yet? No, it would be crazy to get more attack, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh wow, our quality has really gone up. Alright, our quality is already through the roof. Alright, our quality is really under the roof. Alright, we can still, boost it a little bit more, because why not? Alright, air elements. Place that. Increase it just a little bit. Might as well place a Talthon. Alright, quality has gone up big time. Alright, now we need to increase that quality even higher. More poison slots. Alright, I think that's quite enough. Alright, now the scythe should be nice and finished. Alright, scythe is, nice and finished. I did, jump through a lot of hoops to get this, so it'll be worth it though. It's gonna be like a super strong one. Yeah, it's gonna have all the it's gonna have so much stats. It's gonna be real super strong. Alright, I think this looks good. Yeah, show 'em off. I was wondering how it would turn out, but this ain't bad. You could be a weapon maker alchemist. I'm pleased to hear it, but I don't plan on becoming a weapon specialist anytime soon. Is it just me, or has the famously standoffish Rootger become a little more cooperative? If I have to do it, I might as well put in the bare minimum effort, so where to? Arbor Botanical Garden. And so that's where the mana pathway leads and where that thing disappeared. That thing, you know, the dragon man that we're looking for. Oh, we have to go get him. There's a big tree over there, and I noticed that earlier. There's no way to get to that tree, is that so? No way to approach overgrown roots, rock walls, you name it. If the pedestal is over there, we'll have a problem. Unless we, you know, come up with some sort of tool. There's numbers in the northern forest. We should ask around just in case. As expected of a seasoned adventurer. Alright now. Even though you act annoying, you still give good advice. Alright, we did find an ultra scythe. I did find an ultra scythe earlier. Right now. Right now. Alright, he's wearing... Oh, he really did wear the one. Whoa, look at all that attack! Look at that attack stat. That is like a massive improvement. That is like super massive. Right now, let's change up our party. Alright, now let's put Victor on the back. Alright now. Luckily I know where the settlement is that I need to go to. That shouldn't be too hard. First we should take out Rudger for a little test drive. Let's see how absurdly Alright, first we need to take out Rudger for a little test drive. We need to see how overwhelmingly overpowered he is. Now that we gave him a big S-rank scythe. We are gonna mop the floor with so many bad guys. Good thing I already, you know, went to the settlements, you know, a little bit behind the scenes. I did mention it in passing. I was like, yeah, this place is, you know, a village of, you know, fairy people. Alright, now these guys must know a way to get up to the tree. Maybe they have an alchemical tool that can help us. Alright, now everyone be on their best behavior. Look at all these little dudes. They're all super cute. Yeah, look at that. I'm not even sure what's up with that statue, but I'm sure it's significant to them. Alright, we've been finding these little dudes and they've been giving us some good items. And so we already know about them. Until ones have arrived. Are these things like mana spirits? Oh, there's people under those caps. There's people under those caps. They definitely remind me of, you know, the PS2, you know, Atelier games. I know there was ones on the PS1, but, you know, none of those, you know, went stateside. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true, you know. Atelier Mary did, you know, eventually come stateside on the Switch. I think it released on a couple other systems as well. I'm pretty sure it's on Steam somewhere. Yeah, we got these little guys, yeah. Nice to meet all the little guys. Come down a bit. How have you always lived here? That's right, we've been living here since long, long, long ago. That means they aren't affected by metabound areas. We need a way to get to that tree, yeah. You know a way to get over there. Actually, maybe we can spring for a way, but you know... Of course there's a secret path, but... Whatever, just show us the path. It's very dangerous, there's a strong-looking monster. It looked like a winged monster on 2 legs. Oh, so your tall friends are friends with it, no? Not quite. Of course we're not friends with a monster. Now there might be fate tying us together. No more reasoning. Nothing. Since that thing is around there. Since Dragon Man is around there, we need to go after him. Help them fix the fence, huh? Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Oh, we're gonna need to make a fence. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, now, build a fence, huh? Alright, now, let's see. Where is the fence? I could have sworn it was somewhere around here. Alright, I could have sworn it was somewhere around here. Alright, here we are. We need to build a fence or two. Yeah, where's my fence? Right now, where's the fence? Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, we need to build more fence. Alright, now we need to build a fence, alright. Where is it? There we go. Now your fence is repaired. Oh, I need to make a specific fence, okay. Right, I should have probably paid attention to that. Right, so I need to put these up. Whoops. Alright, so I need to put this away. Oops, I better store that. Alright, now open this. Alright, where is the specific fence that we're needing? Oh, here we are. We need to place that fence down. There we go. I probably should have been paying attention to that. I just heard fence and, assumed fence, so, I should have been paying attention. That was my fault. Alright, the fence is now down. Alright, fence built. This might be a true Yumia. Nice, we can build a couple fences. Right now, where do we go? Alright, now where do we... Alright, now, so where do we go from... Oh, it's actually not that far. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh wait, there's a man... Alright, whoops, I got caught in the environment. Alright, might as well, get some PIM... Might as well get some PIM particles. We need that for, shrinking, yeah. And sometimes, and Ant-Man also, discovered the ability of growing, yeah. Shrinking and growing. Those are kind of, Alright, I need to grind... Combat wounds? Whoa, we're just massively deleting them. Yeah, we're just deleting... I just wanted an elemental core. Alright, now... We need to go over here to get into the tree. Alright, now show me your stuff. Show me your stuff, little magic man. Alright, what's he? Alright, it's blocked off by a bunch of wood. It's log, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Okay, can't you cut them with your scythe or something? How am I supposed to cut through wood that thick? How breaking in one of those kicks you're proud of. Looking for a fight. No, don't be like that. You'll synthesize something that can break through the thick roots, huh? Alright, looks like we're gonna need... Alright, looks like we're gonna need to build... Looks like we're gonna need to make... We're gonna need to do some alchemy. Well, it shouldn't be too hard. That shouldn't be too hard. Alright, let's get inside, shall we? Learn recipe Trailblazer Seed? Trailblazer Seed? What the heck is Trailblazer Seed? Alright, hold on for just a minute. Ow, I am pretty sore. Alright, we need to remember the recipe. Oh, he only has one level? Made by Yumia, it's able to move giant roots blocking the path. It rapidly goes a short amount of time, but the growth is difficult to control. It only has one level, that's curious. Alright, now, alright, I guess we'll synthesize that. Alright, just excuse me for just a little bit. I'm sorry, I was a little sore all over. No effects. And we just need plants. Luckily we got plenty of those. I wonder if increasing the quality will make it a little bit stronger. Might as well increase the quality. Might as well increase the quality as much as I can. Alright, synthesize a Trailblazer Seed. I wonder when we're gonna get the motorcycle that I was promised. I wanna see Yumi on the swimsuit ride on that. You know, kinda like IP Masquerade and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, massive world of difference between, you know... Alright, now item has been secure. Alright, now item secure. Alright, now we need to get that back over there, huh? Right now, luckily this place is pretty much the closest place. Alright, oh wait, there's another. Alright, I will get the mana geyser so I can get some more particles. I need them for later. I need them to upgrade stuff for later. I know there's at least 2 other party members that I want to use. Alright, now let's deliver that, shall we? Alright, Trailblazer Seed. Alright, now time to move the giant roots. Now this kind of reminds me a little bit of Sophie too. We kind of had to make special stuff to, you know, just clear paths for us to advance in that game too. Maybe a little bit of Rise of 3. Wait, or did we have to do that in Rise of 3? I think it might have been Rise of 2 that we had to do that. Maybe I'm just thinking of Sophie 2. I mean, I really, really like Sophie 2. Yeah, I like Sophie 2 a little bit more than the Rise of trilogy, to be honest. Probably because it was more appealing to me, to be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rise of 1, 2, and 3 are all very good games. I just, you know, preferred, you know, Sophie 2. I also, yeah, but I do like the alchemy in Rise a little bit better than, you know, in Sophie 2 then. Are you serious? You can even do stuff that's like, that's by Yumia. Alright, now. I kind of figured, you know, there was a path, you know, going up that we couldn't get to. Right now, I see one of these, so there's definitely a shrine. There's definitely a shrine of prayer somewhere nearby. I will be looking for that. Alright, I'll be looking for that. Alright, now. Nice, we got lots of particles. Right now, uh-oh, mana bound zone. Right, we must be careful, we're entering the mana bound zone. Alright, this place is pretty dangerous, not gonna lie. Is there something that... oh wait. Alright, first off, we might as well delete all these owls. Oh wait. Oh, whoops, I was afraid the game was gonna crash. I was afraid the game might crash. Yeah, what is you? There is a, yeah, that kind of, you know, it kind of froze there for a second. I was kind of afraid it was crashing. Hopefully, with how popular the Atelier games are, they're gonna, you know, iron out the bugs. I really hope so. At any rate, a game like this, you know, really deserves that. It just has a few it just one time behind the scenes it did crash on me, so alright, I can't advance over there. Right now, the good way to keep some fruits. I'll grab a couple of those. Not any more owls, I'll just, you know, purify them. Alright, I like our edgy bad boy. Yeah, probably because I, you know, spent some time, you know, making him, like, super strong. Okay, I see something up there. I'm guessing there's a fishing spot. Okay, another fishing spot. Alright, I'll open this chest. Uh-oh, it's like... Right now, I just need to get into that. Right now. Right now, let's go fishing. Alright, sorry, it seems like in a lot of video games I'm doing lots of fishing. And I remember how you did. Oh hey, we got some betas. We got some beta fighting fish, that's good. Alright, I'll just, grab a couple of those. Nice, we got some beta fighting fish. I kinda... one time I did have one of those beta fighting fish. Yeah, it didn't really last too long, but it was pretty cool that I had it for a little bit. Yeah, I kinda always felt bad because, they were always inside of those, little, cups that were all self-contained from each other. Yeah, sometimes... Yeah, and I was like, no. I didn't like having them like that, but, seeing as they kind of, have a tendency to fight one another, I kind of understand why they're kept separated. That's kind of why they're kept separated, yeah. Yeah, Mana Geyser. Don't mind if I do. Alright, trying to wander... Alright, maybe I shouldn't wander off the beaten path so much. I shouldn't wander off the beaten path so much. We're kind of being drained... We're kind of, being rather drained of our... We're kind of being drained of our life force here, so... We need to be a little bit more mindful. Well, I need to be a little bit more mindful of that. I need to be kind of mindful of that. Alright, now. Ew, what's up here? Alright, now what's going on over here? I will explore around once I, clear the mana bound zone, since I find that a little bit easier. I might, pick up some of the question marks along the way, though. I will definitely do some exploring once I clear it, though. Right, I guess everybody's happy? Right, now what's up ahead? Alright, that must be the giant tree. Something feels strange being guarded. Is it adventurous intuition? Maybe. I get the feeling something bad is gonna happen here. Alright, now are we gonna get into a boss fight? No, we're kind of... Right now, we're kind of in the middle of a cutscene right now. That's the bad guy. No doubt about it. The Dragon Man, and he's messing around with the Mana Geyser up here. Well. What are people doing here? Hi, who are you? Not only can he use tools, he can speak as well. This thing is... Victor, what are you doing? If you can understand me, that makes things even simpler. Order of Atelier. You attacked me and caused a mana disaster in my domain. Identify yourself. Modern soldier who has known nothing of war. War against who? I am Vesper. I too have dedicated my life for my country. Are you the reason? Are you and your Mihin? Are you the one that, caused the mana disaster that took place in the civilization, or are you part of the force that did that? I don't particularly enjoy tormenting the weak, but I won't hesitate to cut you down. The military rule of the Adelcian Empire has no need of filth such as you. Ow. Rutger's getting super excited. If it wasn't for you, that disaster would have never happened. Alright, now big boss fight time. Alright, let's go. Just me and you. Let's go. Just enough. Let's go. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wow, we're doing a big strike. Oh, whoa. Alright, gun staff bullet, go. So persistent, yeah. The spare's my gift for you. Uh-oh, what's he doing? He's charging up something big. He's getting ready for something big. I guess we instantly deleted him. Now there will be no more distractions. Shall we continue, Alchemist? Yumi, are you okay? Uh-oh. Alright, we beat him pretty easily thanks to our very overpowered gear. Wow, that was easy. Oh no, he caught the scythe, no. Oh no, he caught the spear. Alright, I will toss you aside. You're part of the military of an empire that's no longer around. Ow. Alright, Victor, you're gonna try to go in for the kill. I think the alchemists would come from the outside. I was so sure they've all been wiped out. Yumia. Oh no. But we won the battle and we're losing in the cutscene? You should have just enjoyed. Enjoyed what? Your quiet and peaceful life now. Oh, he's being shot at. Yo, it's the hot chick. She's got knives and she's got guns. And she's got, you know, bazongas for days. I mean, I like her. Oh, I like her. Now take that, dance. Now the number of prey has simply increased to 1. Alright, now we need to beat this guy. His energy core's about to run out. He's run. Alright, you're gonna run away in a cowardly fashion? Vesper, huh? At least we learned the name of our adversary. Yeah, we like instantly deleted him, but we, you know, lost in the cutscene. We won the fight, but we lost in the cutscene because we're too much of a scrub. Because the story says we're too much of a scrub. Even though we were deleting him with our you know, overpowered tools. Looks like all that grind I did, you know, when I wasn't sleeping, you know. Alright, I like her. She looks very beautiful, yeah. Oh wow. Oh my. Oh my. He was barely even trying. Maybe there's a bunch of more monsters like that beyond the tree. There better not be. I really hope not. Miss Miskin. I would prefer we do something about the Metabound area before we take a break, yeah. Yeah, we kinda need to do that. Alright, she's right, of course. Alright, now. Alright, now let's lock in. Up the tree we go. Right now, I'll just grab some of that. We should grab that soul flower right there. That's a rare material. That's a very rare material. Right now, can we go around? There we go. Oh, the mana alright now. Looks like we can, stop the mana bound zone. Alright, let's clean that up, shall we? Alright, now Yumia's doing some, fine dancing. If she doesn't want to be an alchemist, she could be a dancer. Sort of like Primrose. or maybe like Plumeria. Or Olivia. Those two are, very good dancers, yeah. Very, moving. In all the right ways. Or, I mean, I didn't say nothing weird. What? Alright, what's it normal in Aldeos for monsters to talk? We don't know what he is or what he wants. Whatever. There's no way he is an alchemist too, right? It's not out of the question. Yeah, we should definitely be honest. I mean, he's clearly connected. He clearly has an alchemical tool and, understands how to use it. So he is a... What does it say? Was he using it the same way as us in the Metabound area? Well, if he was, then that means he needed it for this place. Alright, I might as well go over here. I'll unlock one of these. Unlock that. Alright, since the Metabound area is down. I might as well, start investigating. The area. Alright, now. The Metabound area is down, but we're not quite done yet. Alright, we need to go beyond the hill. Oh boy, there's another mana geyser up ahead. I'll just take... Oh wait, there it is. I'll just grab that. I'll grab that. Alright, now there's definitely... Oh wow, there's a lot of these... Alright, there's a lot of particle gathering spots here. So that's good. Notice there's some fruit up there too. Alright, what's over here? These look like runes. Oh, Shrine of Prayer? Alright, we might as well activate that. That'll get us more energy prisms, which we need. Yeah, I kinda need energy prisms to, unlock a lot of stuff, so... I kinda need to do that. Oh, hey, there's one of them. Right now, this should not take too long. Back barely an inconvenience, really. There we go. Alright, that one's repaired. Alright, we still have one more to go. Wait, is it somewhere? I think it's somewhere above us. Oh, hey, there's some treasure chests in here. I'll just grab some of those real quick. Might as well grab some of those skills. Yeah, I kind of figured it might be around here. Alright, grab some more soul flowers. It must be right above us. Alright, I'll just hit... Oh, alright, there's a target for me to hit. And if it... Alright, now. Alright, now, might as well grab some materials while I'm here. Alright, let's go get those energy prisms, shall we? Alright, I kinda really need them. Alright, more energy prisms. Alright, only 2? I need a lot more than that. I need way more than that. I know there's a couple more areas because, well, I already know that. Hey, how do I, activate this? No, I don't have the necessary item. I might as well focus on what I'm doing for right now. I, wanted to invest. I saw the shrine. Yeah, I saw the shrine and got like super excited. So, you know how it is. Alright, I think that's a small shrine up there. Alright, there we go. Another energy prism, that's good. Alright, finally we got enough to get another energy prism. Alright, that's another memory vial. Usually, Flaming is not a lamp thing, oh no. Just hurry up and scan it. Yeah, alright. I like that Red Girl's, giving Flaming a little bit more, a little bit of flack. Yumia's a little like, nah, I can't do that to my mother's precious keepsake. The East Great Terminal of the land that is also at this rate. We have advanced alchemy, such a mistake. Memory from an alchemist. Could be related to the voice we heard in the facility. I know we are on your side, uh-oh. In the east, huh? Oh, this is capitalist to the east. What the? Alright, now we might as well. Alright, now. Good thing, we should probably poke around just a little bit more. I would really like to do that. Alright, now I would like to poke around just a little bit more. Let's see what's ahead. I can't wait till she becomes a party member. I'm gonna be using her all the time. At least I'm kind of, looking forward to it just a little bit. I'm looking forward to it just a little bit. Oh hey, there's another. Oh hey, red mana. Red mana, I know what that means. Oh hey, one of these. Alright, I'll fix the zip line. Might as well fix the zip line. Where's that crystal? No, wait, get out of here. We don't get bots. No, these guys are, pretty strong. Well, not strong enough to beat us. Not strong enough to beat us. We're, like, really super strong. Alright, now more particles for me, as well as, more stuff to, enhance my stuff. More, more trait crystals to, enhance things. I don't want to investigate whatever's over there. Alright, I will head right on over there. Right, this way, right? Right, what's up there, huh? Gotta be up here somewhere. Oh hey, another mana geyser. Alright, where'd it go? Huh. Well, I guess
大量に取るのは構わないんだが、持って帰れるくらいに抑えてもらえるか。
Alright, there's nothing up here. Alright, there's nothing up here. Oh, it's Wise and Wood, okay. Alright, let's see. There's a couple other areas over there. Alright, I think I'll go over this way. Alright, we don't have to worry too much about energy. You know, since we, you know, cleared the Mana Bound Zone, so that's good. Okay, is it just right here? Alright, I'll just grab that. Yeah, sorry, I'm allergic to iron and bullshit. I'm allergic to iron as well as bullshit. You have any idea how many supervillains, you know, come up with, you know, lame excuses for their actions, you know, when they're like, you know, when they like get caught by me. Yeah, quite a lot of them have lots of excuses. Tons of them have tons of excuses, and you know, I'm not convinced by any of them. I am never convinced by any of them. because you know, no remorse, no anything. You know, at least the ones that, you know, don't want to, you know, apologize for nothing. As it were. Oh wait, there's a ladder up there. Right, that ladder, you know. Well, oh hey, a treasure trove. Alright, I do want whatever's in here. Alright, let's get that. Vesper, huh? At least we know. At least we. Alright, I like that we have, you know, intelligent villains back in Atelier. You know, I like that. Yeah, it makes sense that, it makes sense that there'd be, you know, rather evil alchemists that, you know, are highly unrepentant. Oh hey, a cave. Alright, we have to kill a tough monster and, you know, unlock the chest. So let's get that chest, huh? Oh, animal hide? I don't even need the animal hide. Alright, I'll just, you know, open that real quick. Nice ingots. Oh hey, alright, there's one of these devices. Might as well unlock the fast travel point. Unlock the fast travel point. Unlock the fast travel point, because why not? Ow. Oh, ow. Alright, there is one more point we can investigate. One more point we need to investigate. Alright, it's a long way down. Luckily, if I stick close to the ridge, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, I think. Oh, it's up there, huh? I think it might be a bit high up. Alright, I might as well get the mana geyser. Wait, actually, I think I can. I think I saw what it was up there. Yeah, it was one of those. I kind of figured it was gonna be one of those. Kind of figured it would be a small shrine. Right now we have one. Whoops. I kind of want to, you know. Alright, we got another area to investigate over here. If I had to guess, I know there's a shrine of prayer somewhere. Right, I'm guessing there's a shrimp. Oh, whoops, we ran into an owl. Alright, don't mind me, I'll just take care of that. Might as well take care of the little nuisances. They're kind of being a little aggressive. They were being a little aggressive towards me, so I, had no choice but to put them down. Right, down here, huh? Right, now what's so important over here? Or a gemstone, right? Or gemstones. Alright, if that's Ura gemstones, then what's over... What's up that way? No, that's an area we can't go to. Alright, that's an area we can't go to. Alright, first off, I need to head back to the Atelier. I'm gonna head back to the Atelier. I'm pretty sure I need... Right now... For that... Alright, open object list. Alright, how do I do this? Do we not have... I think I have a little bit too much cost. Maybe I'm finally able to build it. Now let's open this. No, it has a cost of 50, that's why. Well then, where's a good place to put it then? I need to go over... Maybe I can place it in this area. Maybe I can place it here. I don't understand. Am I missing some sort of material? Alright, I don't understand what I'm missing. It should work. Oh well, whatever. We need to report our findings. I'll figure out what's going on with the greenhouse later. Hey, one of these guys. Oh wow, he has a lot of cool stuff for sale. Nice. they're starting to hang around the village a little bit more. Alright, before I go further, I might as well pet the cat. That's the most realistic cat petting I've seen. Oh, if it isn't Gregor, are you heading out? Check you caught me. Can I come with you? Yeah. I need to gather ingredients myself. Come on, I'm looking for valuables, not ingredients. Oh, there you both are, just the people I'm looking for. Yeah, by the way, how did you know the chief, get his leg injured? I spotted some monsters near the base. I was hoping you'd get someone who could defeat them. Alright, now Rickard, please cooperate. Please cooperate and help everybody. Alright, okay. Can't seem familiar with the name, but sure. I'd like to share this report with the research team members. Company that made it back safely, huh? He's the most capable, huh? Was it you who sent her out to help us? Yes. I put her on a special assignment due to her skills. No, she's a former mercenary, huh? How did Nina find us? We need to become stronger, yeah. Yeah, which means we need to build, better tools. To the capital, huh? Alright, we will try. And here comes Chief, eh? How's it going so far? Feel like making an impact? That's a good question. I think she's making a pretty good impact. Notice I can take care of the Manabound Zone on my own. Okay, discoveries uncover shocking truths. Why are you laughing? I just started the survey, huh? What are you talking about? We're running will be setting out for the next region. Oh, we're going to the next region. Next region, huh? Well, I am very interested in seeing what... I am very interested in, what that, all entails. There you got the Shrine of Prayer. Wait, what's this? I've not been to whatever that is up there. My next region is over there. Next region's over there, huh? Well, no time like the present, huh? In the meantime, I'll check out what's inside that. I'll check what's inside the exclamation point. Alright, watch out for monsters along the way. Alright, cotton grass is very essential to making cloth, so I'm gonna pick that up. Just pick a few flowers every now and again, it's okay. Right now, there must be a way to get up there. There must be some way to get up there. You know what? Hang around to some monsters, but they should be okay. It should be okay to run into a couple of monsters every now and again. Hey, don't... Alright, there are some fun frames happening. Just, gotta be aware of that. Merge gathering spot. Nice gathering spot for, essentials. For, some essentials. let's see if I can Skyrim my way up. Let's see if I can Skyrim my way up. And then Skyrim my way down. Alright, what I'm looking for is somewhere up here. Oh, come on, frames. Come on, frames, keep up with me. Now what? Alright, nice camera. My camera, cooperate with me.
些細でも何か発見した際は記録することを推奨します。アラディスの生態系を調べる貴重な資料となります。
There's gotta be something at the top of this.
まだまだ。
I mean, maybe it's just as simple as, you know, being over.
ちょっと高すぎたかも。エナジーがあって助かった。もった。
I don't understand how to get to that. I don't understand how to get to whatever that is. I guess I'll worry about it later. For now, I think I'll head back to the Atelier. Yeah, I've been playing for quite a while, so... Alright, I've been playing for quite a while and we've kind of fallen off. No, wait, did I unlock some more stuff? Alright, let's see... Oh, we unlocked more stuff. Nice. Mirror synthesis skills. Alright, what is synthesis skills? Alright, might as well learn that right away. Alright, now, might as well learn whatever that is. Right now, I think I will call for tonight. I did do quite a lot for today, so no shame in, you know, quitting. For now. Alright, now, and I will look up how to do the greenhouse, since I seem to be having a little bit of trouble doing that. Alright, now... Right now, Sparkle Ryuichi, huh? Alright, raid... Sparkle Ryuichi. Alright, let's do it. I did manage to fix my hotkey so that, you know, Limited Night's not showing up anymore. Ow. Alright, now. Alright, now, in Bat Raid. Remember to fly like that and shine like the moon. Or weird as stuff dreams are made of. Goodbye.